Go ahead and go live on the YouTubes. I believe. I see Serafina. Does a Serafina see me? All right. Yes, it does look like we are live. Fantabulous. Fantastical. Oh. Hey. That just reminded me. Oh, right in the nose. Why would you be like that? Thank you for the hydrate, Malik. Man, that stuck the butt end to my face. I don't think I could have even tried to get to the mouth. Now you can hear me. Yay! All right, we are live. All right, so I've got some busts I'm working on. This one's needs a little bit of refining, but we're ending up on line art here, and then I need to sketch the hand. So we'll see what parts of that I do. Then we're working on these gals, and we're gonna see if I can get a gremlin hyena. That is the goal. I'm really glad I have a bunch of fabric masks. They've come in handy for a lot of things, honestly. Anytime I get sick, I can wear one if I need. Anytime the smoke has been too much because of the wildfires, I can wear one. If I'm cleaning and stuff is dusty, it tends to really aggravate my nose and throat, and the reason I end up having to quit cleaning sometimes is like I just can't stop. Like I'm like having an allergic reaction to the dust or something. So wearing a mask lets me like clean it, and then I'm not dusty. Hey Bootsy, how's it going? I can make him as goofy and cartoony as I want. Ooh, noted, noted. All right. Good God. Step 1, don't grab a ballpoint pen to draw on your tablet. I grabbed the one off of my sticky notes. My little birthday prep list. There we go. It was the closest pen to me. I forgot I wasn't drawing last. I was playing Baldur's Gate. I'm really confused why Elminster's library is in the brothel. Am I taking pay what I want or quickly done busts anytime lately? Haven't been paying super attention. I've been grinding on the backlog a little bit, but I've made a good chunk, and yeah, I was hoping to do some. I wouldn't mind breaking stuff up here and there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I can fix. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't have my tablet. I don't have anything. There we go. Wait, what? That's kind of funny. Checks out the old man sticking around your brothel, though. I suppose. I mean, you gotta. He's a prolific mage, Mr. Magic Man. Maybe, like all great minds, he just needs a moment to think, and he uses his focus breaks to just. God, I can't think of any book-related puns. I failed today. I fail. I'm sorry. Mr. Magic Man with the magic hands. Let's see. But yeah, I'm open for some quick doodles or sketches. I'm thinking about doing the your character here pose again. Finding a good one for September. But I like the chaotic freedom of the pay what you wants. Why was it full of smut, though? Don't look at my bookshelf. It's... I just choked on phlegm, sorry. It's half manga, half shapeshifter werewolf erotica. I have no room to speak on this matter. Yeah. Oh, shit. Damn it. I was trying to hold the cough. I choked on my spit. I need a second. I'm dying just a little bit. As long as the pages don't stick together. Oh, that's my problem. This is a pixel brush. Don't ask why I have a pixel brush. Oh, if I use this thing, I've got buttons on it. All right, so... Save, damn it. Oh, no. Oh my god, did the sushi bounce off the burger? Ow! What the fuck? I didn't get either. Did the sushi and the burger just collide in midair? Did the burger intercept the sushi? I didn't know they could do that. That's cool. He just spiked the burger in my face. What? That's so funny. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, goodness. I'll save. New tech discovered. Oh, God. If you guys could throw anything at me, what would you throw? Yay! Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be sushi. God damn it. You changed it up on me. Why is that so funny though? I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, there's no sushi. Oh, you were trying to do it, but you didn't know the timing and you fucked up. And then the gnomes just like shot into my face. I was like, never mind. It wasn't the sushi, it was the gnomes. Oh, you were too slow. It made it funnier though, because it gave me a moment to think. It gave me a moment to think that it was going to be a sushi. It gave me a moment longer for the setup. That was funny. Wanting snacky instead got gnome. Yeah, gnomes are not edible. You don't want to eat a gnome. Not the... Not the... Bad luck and indigestion. Alright, I'm gonna try... Looking at the pose ref. Wait, can I freeze it? Oh no. No, dun, dun. Alright. So I have to figure out how to draw something I don't have a pose for. Not properly. What do we got? That's too close in. So they're like arms interlaced. But anime is so flat and my drawing is so three-dimensional, I'm struggling to translate the pose. Plus, it's from an animation, so I'm like, we're gonna see if I can do this. I only have 24 left. The RAM. I'm using all of the brain cells. That one went under, and then were they... They kind of went in on... Because I think they're like leaned forward in the one I'm trying to take. As a reference. But they're busts. Do, do, do. Bum, ba-da, ba-bum, ba-da-da-doo-doo. All right. There's a lot going on with this one for my brain. I'm trying to figure it out. All right. I think this should be better, though. Hold on. What? Something went wrong there. Oh no. Oh. I didn't get any bread at the store, so now I can't have eggies and toast. Sad day. Oh well. I missed the sourdough hobby era. God, I'm actually so close to having to bake my own bread, it's not funny. Everything has soybean oil in it, or like sesame flour and shit that I'm allergic to. And there's like one brand and one kind, and there's already some soy in it when I'm pretty sure there wasn't before. And now I'm just feeling gaslit by packaging. And nobody's labeling when they start adding soy into stuff, and then I get sick. And I lose out on work because they cheaped out on ingredients and didn't mark that they changed stuff on the label, so I didn't know I needed to not buy it. It's really sucky. Sorry to like go off on one for a second, but I like literally waste so much time rechecking packages at the store over food that I'm pretty sure I should be able to have to make sure that they haven't changed the ingredients without like the marking on the packaging. And it's been happening a lot lately, and I actually don't know why it's not being talked about more or more people bitching about it, because there's people like, I'm lucky I have like a food poisoning reaction. There's people who get like anaphylactic response to soy, and it's just horrifying to me to think that, I mean, they probably avoided most, if it was that bad anyways. Everywhere, like, cross contamination's really bad too. It's just fucking but for being able to tolerate a small amount of stuff, like small cross contamination may or may not make me sick. So it's just like, it depends on what it was. It's just like, ah. But there's stuff that, yeah, it slowly is changing, or there it was lower down on the ingredients so I could tolerate a little bit of it. Like I could have one or two slices of bread, and then now it's like, oh no, less and less. I'm like, dude, any easy foods I have are definitely ones I prepare for myself at this point. Anyways, I wanted eggies and toast, and I didn't get bread. Why does that look so creepy? Something on this layer. There we go. I'm like, that's a... Do 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 do. Let's see. The shadows make it look like a skull. Yeah, I was trying to mark where the eyes and the nose should go. That was definitely weird. Oh, I can actually turn my I can turn my aliens back on. Maybe I shake a little less, I don't know. Oh no. Oh, oh no! Oh, I just stabbed myself in the face just a little bit. There we go. I shrunk everything way down. Oh no, I have the hiccups. Why? Ugh. I shrunk everything way down. So I could play Baldur's Gate. Oh my god, I jousted myself in the face. My nails are way too long and stabby. Ah, it's okay. I'm probably gonna cut them. They're really long. I painted them to test out birthday nails, and then I just really like what I did, but I don't like doing my nails the same thing twice in a row. So now I have no idea what to do. It's alright. If I have to go without bread, that's fine. I'll just have corn tortillas instead. The sandwich won't hit the same. I'll just have to start finding artisanal bread. Like I have to find artisanal chocolate. Oh, or IKEA, because they make it with sunflower lectin. I'm like, yes! Too bad it's... I have to go get it. I think there's like one IKEA in all of Washington. But we do have one. Around and around. All right, I owe you guys like 3 saves, so I'm saving it a second time, okay? Let's see. You heard a second one's coming, but didn't see where that IKEA is? As long as it's not the cursed one. I mean, when I say I could spend forever in IKEA, I don't mean that. What? Can we go away? Thanks. Oh, gosh. All right, let me go like this. Oh my fucking god. Can I please do this correctly? Why is it not? No, I don't want. Oh god, that's what's fine. Somehow it's on shrink selection. All right, I just want to copy and paste. Fuck. Thanks. Like, oh shit, they're twins. All right, so I think we're getting somewhere. We're back to Thinky Land. All right. And then hair. There's your third save. All right, let me see what their hairstyle looks like. We also have some horns. Now than never before us, now we can make it. Yes. Beep, beep, brown. Also, so my birthday is on Sunday, but I felt like it's a little more difficult to do a longer stream. Just because on a Sunday, I know people have work the next day, and so because I'm on the West Coast, it definitely means I need to like be up and even earlier than I think I actually can. So we're doing it Sunday and doing it more like ringing in the New Year's style. I thought that would be fun. I say I'll probably end at like 10 p.m., but we'll see. That's basically whenever I'm ready to pass out and go to sleep. And then I might be on to draw for a little bit on like a day of, but we'll see. I might just take a break after a long week. And then get back into commission work next week. But yeah, I've been doing little bits at night, like from like 10 to midnight. It's kind of when I give myself some gremlin hours to update stuff. And I'm really excited about the stream because there's a handful of features that I've been wanting for a while and I think I worked out how to do. So I'm hype. Okay, we got the horns in place. And we've got like a it's always interesting when you're trying to keep what makes a character's hairstyle look like them, but then try to do something like have it squish here, clash up against the one next to it, and like still kind of have it read how it should. So soft rule is that these are busts and I shouldn't be drawing hands to begin with. So only one hand per character max. I started sliding on like how much I was doing for what counted as a bust on accepting requests. And then I got to a point where I felt like I had raised the bar of like basically almost drawing a partial. So I'm just like, I can one hand max. If you want me to draw both hands, then we got to pay for a little bit more because it wasn't technically in the original price. And it was part of what was bloating my workload and causing me to take longer to finish it was like each one kept feeling like a bigger request. I'm like, whoa, wait. And like I'm not like anyone was trying to like push stuff too far, but like I also should have been like, maybe not for this slot, maybe not for doing this thing particular. And I've gotten a little bit better at that now. And it's part of what's helped me catch up, but like a few things were like, maybe not for this. Maybe not right now. That's a little bit too ambitious. And I love that I am ambitious and I love doing ambitious things. But sometimes, especially if it's like dealing with commissions and stuff, it's like sometimes things need to be a little bit more consistent. It's okay to rein it back in. So I set myself a hard rule of how many limbs are allowed. And if I draw a hand, I try not to draw below like the bust line of whatever clothing is. It's helped. It's helped a little bit. All right, I'm gonna save this. So Saturday night. What? I don't know. All right. I think we lost him. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this since I haven't heard back yet. This is why I work on multiple ones at a time. I changed the image resolution. Let's make this 6 inches wide. Oh, there you are. Hello. I pinged you on Discord. I wanted to check how this is looking before I do too much more. Added the hair and horns. And also please reply on Discord so I don't lose it, because the chat will not be there if I need to refer back to anything. Okay. If everything looks good, that's fine. If anything needs changes, just give me a record of it in Discord. Any other guy will give you up. Never gonna let you down. Down. You got Rick rolled. All right. Big stretch. Did it not send the updated one? Oh, god damn it. Yeah, because it didn't take the screenshot appropriately, that's why. It didn't update. You said birthday stream Sunday, but you think you meant Saturday. Yeah, sorry, it's on Saturday. My birthday itself was on Sunday. But waking up late on Sunday on the West Coast sucks for doing anything. Like, I'm like, Happy New Year's! Everybody's like, yeah, we already did that like 12 hours ago. And I'm like, what the fucking sorry, I'm last in line. No, it's funny. That's not really how it goes down. That's a dramatized version. But it's kind of like, I'm like, yeah, Happy New Year's. And everyone's like, yep, it's already the new year for me. And I'm like, yep. God damn it. So if I want to be online before everybody in the UK and on the East Coast goes to bed, I need to get on a little bit earlier. Folks in Alaska or Hawaii. Australia. I can stay awake for Australia. I'm a late night gremlin. I like to stay up like late, and that's my work hours of good, like uninterrupted chaos. And like 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. Those are the magic hours. That's when the stream upgrades happen. One of them, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna figure this out real quick. And then I was like, okay, just one more thing. And then, okay, what's this? I said, oh, I can do this. And I was like, holy shit, it's 5 a.m. I'm like, I need to go to bed. But it's so cool. Maybe I'll have to show my Patreons and give you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming. I can do a thing for my Patreons. Oh. Maybe if you're subscribed to one of the higher tiers, I can make you a special thing. And it can go on the new stuff. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. I'm so excited. It's cooler at night and less people to distract you. I don't need other people to distract me. That's my superpower. Can distract myself for 5 hours. Wait, no, 5 a.m. Wait, no, because I started at 11. I put in almost a full shift tech gremlining. That's fine. It was one of the days I didn't draw because I spooped my face into the door and my face hurt, and I didn't want to be social because I was crabby. My face hurts and I'm crabby and I don't want to be online. So I did work, but not like online work. So I didn't have to sit online and be bitchy. I was like, dude, if I get online today and I have tech issues, I will have a full meltdown on stream. I'm like, okay, it's like a full sinus migraines headache from smashing my face. And I was like, I can do other things. So I was not online, but I did make use of my time quite well. Do 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 do. I'm so excited. Can show everybody. We'll work on the gremlin afterwards. I'm mad. I don't have a fun drink. I only have water. I drank all my coffee, and I don't have any sort of tea or soda or flavored water or anything. And I'm just like bothered. I don't have options. Dance break. That's how I keep my shoulders loose. Bah. All right. Where's my pen? There's my pen. Here's my glove. So this is, I always hate when I do stuff like this. So somebody asked if they could combine two characters into one image, and I'm fine with that. That's not the part I hate. But I was like, well, if they're just taking up one picture, now that means that they're only one drawing, and I combine the two bust slots into one. And I hate that now when I finally get to the point where this gets to be checked off of my list, I don't get the dopamine hit of checking it off 2 times. I've condensed it into one tick box. I'm like, it would have felt so much cooler to tick off 2. But that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Oh no, I broke a nail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut these. Oh. Oh yeah. It's like down on my sidewall. It doesn't hurt right now. But I should definitely cut that before I snag it on something. And then it will hurt. It's down by the meat. I think actually using my using my Wacom remote's what's breaking it. That actually does hurt now. I need to cut my nail off. It is ripping into the flesh. That's why I noticed that it was ow. Damn! My long, luscious nails. It was funny. I had this conversation with somebody just the other day, because my nails, they were like, oh my gosh, your nails are so long. And I was like, oh, thanks. They're like, are they real? And I was like, yeah, like they're not acrylics. Like these are my nails. They grow like this. They're like, that's so cool. And like we were talking about nail polish and stuff for a minute, and I was like, yeah, I have a feeling like I need to cut them off. They're probably gonna break soon. And they were just like, oh no, like you don't need to, like you know like there's ways you can like patch your nail and like try to like reinforce it and stuff. And I'm like, I know. And I was like, it's kind of like I don't want to be vain about my nails that way. Because a lot of people in like, especially in like the nail community, do a lot of like builder gels and stuff to keep their nails long. And I understand if they're doing a lot of swatches and stuff, it can help like also protect from the number of like nail polish swaps some people are doing. And I can appreciate that some people are being honest about it, because a lot of people really do wish they had long nails. Like there's a whole industry of acrylics and press-ons for that reasons. But I was just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them short. And she was like, oh my gosh, you know, you don't, why would you do that kind of thing? And I was like, well, back when I was pretty sick and I didn't know what was going on and I hadn't identified my food allergies, I could tell that like I wasn't getting the nutrients I needed because my nails were just breaking. They would not grow out at all. And they would just be stubby and short. And once I found some of the food issues and some of the like the food allergies that were causing me to have the issues I was having, the strength kind of started coming back to my nails. And when I started to get better, and manage my stuff, like one of the ways I knew that like the ecosystem was healing was that my nails grew back and they grew long again. And I was like, so, you know, I try not to make a big deal out of if my nails are long and I need to cut them because they grow back out now. And they didn't before. So like it's a reminder that I'm healthier than I was. And they were like in tears. They were like, that's like, stop, I don't have waterproof eyeliner on. And I was like, I'm sorry. They're like, no, but that's like a really good, you know, really good mindset to just like not just be obsessed with like the nails being long or whatever, and like being okay with like letting them be short and regrow, and the fact that I'm just glad that they grow again. And it makes me really happy. That's why like I I really have been enjoying painting my nails again, because they have actually been growing long again for the last couple of years. And it makes me happy. I have long claws. They're all hot pink and lime green right now. I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my birthday nails, and so they're just a fucking garish shit show, and I love it. I think short nails are cute too. A lot of it, people do the same thing with nails to me that they do with art, where they're like, "Oh no, I can never be as good of an artist as you," or whatever. I'm like, "Can I paint your nails?" And they're like, "No, they're still being ugly, and I hate them." And I'm like, "No, no, no, but they're still nails, and I can paint them, please." I'm a fucking gremlin. It's been one. It really it's like one of the dumb little like art can't be my hobby. Art is my jobby, you know? And like I love it and I enjoy it, but I also need something else to like have fun sometimes. And one of the things I loved doing growing up was painting my nails. And so I've been enjoying painting my nails again. And because I enjoy painting my nails so much, and I only have 10 fingers to paint, I end up dragging my nail polish when I go to my friend's house. And if anybody is over, I just bully them. I'm like, please, may I make your nails sparkle? And they're like, okay. I'm apparently really fast at it. I'm like, oh, fucking NASCAR. Boo, boo. You got a new fucking Manny. Boom. Ow. Oh, I didn't cut my nail. I just went off about a nail rant. I'm stupid. Goofball. I'll be right back. This actually hurts. I stopped drawing because it was biting. Or maybe I don't want to cut my nails right now. I don't want to get up and go find the shit. But I don't want to rip into my nail even more. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. That's into the nail bed. We be back. Goodbye. Returning shortly. All right, I am back. That yeah, that actually sucked. Yeah, I'll spare you the details, but it's fixed now. That definitely it went into the sidewall of my nail. So, there goes having nice nails for my birthday this weekend. I destroyed my thumb. Uh, hmm. Hmm. All right, so I'm gonna do these. Okay. All right, so mm-hmm. My drawing glove is squeaking. I don't know why. I think it's funny. All right. Pretty sure this is a fur. Mm-hmm. God, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on in Baldur's Gate in the game. I'm at the point where I can, like, decide to work with Raphael or go the other route, and I'm just like, I just want in the city so I can get the the dragonborn underwear. Lizard. Alright, I think I'm gonna come back around for the hands. Because I might want to grab a pose ref. I'm really not happy with the hands. Like, I'm not even gonna draw that part. Because, like, this gap looks too long. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. So I'm gonna stop here before I have no chance of turning back. Hands always animate. Lack of refs, also. I didn't realize the ref provided wasn't going to be enough for my brain, and that it was going to be easier for me to work off of, like an image, IRL image. So I'll just probably do a photo later. Take a photo. Doing the same angle and stuff, because, like, hands can get really uncanny if you're trying to ask them to do stuff that they don't do. And my style's bordering realistic enough that it looks weird, in my opinion, when I either have to do really clunky hands that don't need to make sense, or I need to put in the time and get a ref. I'm not going to do the hair yet. Also, just go straight to doing the hair. Yeah, it's on its own layer. Alright, I'm going to save it here, and then we'll probably start working on something else for a minute. If I step away and come back, I will have an easier time seeing what's going on here, and that will make my life easier. I don't usually draw and finish something in the same day for that reason. I like to just let my eyes take a break and come back. Unless we're doing like pay what you want and quick sketches. And then that's why those are a different pay, because if the anatomy is wonky, that's why they're cheaper. You're not charging me to, or you're not paying me enough to take the photo refs and like go and fine tune and redraw stuff a bunch. That's for like the full commissions where that work is priced in. Like even these ones were enough that like to include a hand's one thing, but to draw the hand badly is it. So like, all right, we will fix. But that one's good for now, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and send a screenshot real quick. And then we'll see about finishing this later in the week, maybe. Or next week, we'll see. I might just start focusing on doing the busts on Tuesday until they are done. At least to the best of what I can do. Well, I'll think about it. I think I'm out of all the ones I can do on Twitch and YouTube, though. Everything else is banished. Banished to the shadow realm. Mm-hmm. Gonna scroll again. Oh, now here I scroll again. I'm looking for the refs. Oh, that's Charlie. In a cowkini. And Vaggy's exploding. Cause she's so cute. That's a cute one. No, I won't show you. I was just gonna say the cowkini though. We just missed summer. Wait. God, how far back do I have to look for the feedback on this one? I think I went past it. I absolutely went past it. Do. There we go. Big stretch. Oh. Do it down. Try to figure out how to do him as a... the dog grin, the toof. So there are 3 spiders in your bathroom, but they're all different. But because of me, instead of panic, you just asked them if they could go higher out of your way, and one of them started climbing. You can't tell if it's understanding or happenstance. You just happened to hit it on that 4th dimensional vibe, and it was like, oh, yeah, sorry, I'll scoot. I don't know, there was one in my bathroom the other night. I didn't recognize him. I'm not actually sure what kind of spider he was, and I need to go, like... Well, not need to, but, like, I want to go find out. But it was late, and I was tired, and I was doing other stuff. I was fixated on the stream upgrades over Spider. And I went to the bathroom, and he was there, and I kept going to the bathroom, and he was just chilling on the counter. Every time I went back, I'm like, what are you fucking doing there? He wasn't taking a drink, and he wasn't washing his feet like the other one did. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. He's just sitting there. And he was missing 2 legs on one side. I was like, whoa. That's cool. It's funny. Everyone I know who's listened to me go off about spiders long enough has started to try to just be chill with them. And then a friend even sent me a blurry picture of a spider. And was like, is this one I need to be worried about? And I'm like, there's only a handful you really got to worry about. And I'm like looking at him, and I'm like, it's blurry. I can't see exactly what it is. I'm like, I'm not sure. I can't see, like, if it's got the violin pattern of, like, a recluse or anything like that. But then I saw that the legs were banded, and I'm like, well, none of the ones I can think of right now that are leg banded are the ones that are, like, venomous. The banded leg guys are usually, like, the orb weavers or the common house spiders. Or even a false widow, maybe. A false widow is the apex predator. Oh my god, no, we were talking about spiders again. Hold on. That's funny. I haven't seen Jellybean in a little while. She was just hanging out in the middle of the day. Now I'm like, she's like in the middle of my wall. It was so funny. I told one of my friends, I was like, oh man, like Jellybean's just hanging out today. And they tried to do the little spider fact video thing that was circulating on TikTok of, like, you know, I'd say this because I've been sent it a couple of times, so I understand. They're like, oh, if you see a spider, you're off your routine or something like that. So, like, you know, they try to avoid you, but you caught them by surprise. And I'm like, it is the middle of the day, and she was hanging out in the middle of the wall, in the middle of my living room, while people were coming and going. And moving around, like there was no wrong place at an unexpected time. Like, Jellybean was hanging out. She wanted us to see her. She's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, all right. I actually almost squished her. I don't remember if I told you guys that, because I remember talking about this at some point. But I have vertigo. I have it's literally PPPD is the abbreviation. It's and because of my, I almost turned around and the spider on the wall. I, like, lost my balance and I bumped up against the wall. And she was literally like an inch from where I was. And I was like, oh my god! Ah! And, like, you would think that, you know, I screamed because I was that close to the spider, but I screamed because, like, I almost killed Jellybean. Do you know how devastated I would have been if I had squished Jellybean on accident? And I'm like, what the I've come a long way from the arachnophobic Skuttz I knew a year ago. You were here. Oh, Bootsy says, and here I was resisting asking if you'd seen photos of spiders' toe beans. I definitely have. I definitely have. They have little peats. Little spooter peats. A war veteran. I don't know. Who knows? There's one living on top of the forklift you're doing at your training, and you only found out yesterday because of learning to go on the higher shelves. That's so funny. Do I have any pictures of Aries? Bam, bam, bam. I want to give him bigger toofies. Maybe too big. And a new set of clothes. A new job. I almost got a new nose walking into the door. Oh, I swear to God. I just need to be put in a bubble so I cannot bounce off of anything. I can't. No more falling, trying to sit on a chair. Like, I just need to be put in a bubble with a drawing pad and a pencil. I'm trying to figure out how his face goes. Right, because I'm kind of drawn from a pose that this is not in. Does that dog have too many teeth? Oh, and it's not like lined up. Make a new layer, pretty please. There. I'm like, I swear to God. I'm just looking at a photo of a dog laying upside down so that his face is doing the thing and his ears doing the flop. Let's see. I might need to go see what hyena face looks like. That might be a problem. If I'm trying to do the wrong thing. Okay, so this dog just has like these like God damn it. It's like his eyes are like rolling wide because he's like laying down and looking up. It's just fucking funny as shit. I don't know if I can convey that. But it is my duty as an artist to do my goddamn best. It's fucking hilarious. It's like this. Oh no, it's so bad. Let's see. I don't know what else. I think I need to start the sketch over because I'm working on top of stuff that's not quite working. Although I feel like we're finally getting somewhere. It's like this is. Is that too unhinged? Too unhinged. We want goofy. We're going for haunted Victorian child. Looks like that horse. Soon. I feel like he needs a larger nose. Trying to get like the floppy lip thing going is hard. I think we're getting there though. This is getting cuter. I think I only need enough for like an icon. I just don't want to mess up the like rounded like floppy hyena ear too much. Kind of looks like the you like Krabby Patty's face. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. So it went from woofer to more woofer to very panicked woofer after I muted, and I'm like, okay, we have yelping dog. Is everything okay? So that's when I BRB'd. I was just talking about Jelly Bean. There's a giant ass dead spider on the floor. They're like, I'm sorry, we killed your spider. And I was like, oh no, is it Jelly Bean? I had to investigate, and I picked it up, and I guess it's a male. And he had all 8 of his legs, and none of them were like the little mini regrown ones. So I was like, okay, it's not Jelly Bean. It was probably her boyfriend though. It was Mr. Bean. No, they got Mr. Bean. Anyways, so they freaked out a little bit about the spider. The dog freaked out too. I was like, that's everybody's okay except for the spider. So everything's good. I'm really glad it wasn't Jelly Bean. I actually probably would have been pretty upset. Not gonna lie. We bonded when I let her molt in the corner of my room. Not the beloved British actor in spider form. Oh, like Mr. Bean. Oh my god. No, not Mr. Bean. Would it be weird if I spider dermied it and like did the like studied him? Not cool. But like, oh man. And he's so big that you can see all the features very clearly. And I'm just like, what? I don't know. One of my friends has like butterflies that are mounted in a glass case for display. So why is butterflies cool, but if I do spiders, it's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna need to figure out how to mount a spider in a box. I need Mr. Bean. Then Jelly Bean will hate me. She'll come to eat me in my sleep because I just mounted her husband to my wall. Good God. Okay. I'm gonna rethink. I'm gonna rethink this. I'm also just like, you can definitely always let me know if you need someone to handle a spider. I'll shoot him in the basement with the other spiders and the ghosts. Taxidermy is genuinely kind of interesting while also unsettling. You respect the craft, but you'd not want to own any, if that makes sense. Yes, it's very... It's that's where I'm like, I don't know if I want to, but like, God, I'm definitely gonna. Like, am I gonna give him a spider burial? What do you do? Just leave him for Jelly Bean to eat? I don't. Alright, so I feel like this is probably most likely going to be used. I don't want this to look too angy. I think he has bean brows. Ah, the beans. Poor Jelly Bean. She now can no longer have large husband. She must have slightly smaller husband. Bun machine, hello. Beanie baby. Is that their children? The Beanie Babies? I love Beanie Babies. I don't like where I put the eyebrow. How does it look? Ah. Spider. What poor spooter. I'll win them over. They'll understand. Like, hi, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to kick you out. You need to find somewhere else to live. I'll give you a minute, but you know, I just can't deal with you squishing my spiders. It would be the weirdest reason to, like, no. But it's fine. We don't have many scary spiders here that need to be worried about. So. F in chat for Mr. Bean. I'm sad. I'm sad. He was a big Spidey. F in chat. This guy was huge. Where's my he was it's like oh, fuck. Probably like a 3-inch leg span. He's not his abdomen's smaller because he's a dude, so he wasn't as large as Jelly Bean in that size aspect, but like leg wise, oh, I can literally see if he was larger because I have her molt. Anyways, I literally picked up a dead spider to count how many legs it had to make sure it wasn't Jelly Bean, even though I immediately saw that it had balls on its face, and I was like, well, this is a male, and I'm really sure Jelly Bean wasn't a male, but, you know, just to make sure, I double checked, and like, sure enough, I'm like, boom, yeah, this guy has full-sized 8 legs, not my Jelly Bean. Like, I can fucking identify too many spiders. Not just what species of spider they are, but literally like on a personal basis. I'm like, do I know this spider? Yes or no? And like half the time I can find a way that I'm like, oh yeah, this one's missing a leg, or this one's fucking huge. All right. I feel like burning it, cremating the spider. You don't want to burn the spider with fire. Just throw him out in nature, let a bird have him. Where am I in my life that this is what I'm contemplating? Do, 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 do. Poor Spooter. This is a little too. Oh. I brought myself a treat. Yeah. All right. All right, so we're good to go on this one. And then I might not work on this one tonight. It's already 8. How long did I say I was streaming for? Till 9. Yep, that's about another hour. Cool. Alright, so All right. So now I've grabbed one more thing. Make sure I have the ref. So I can go back in, make sure I have the character details right. I was pretty sure we had a goatee. It's easier to add. And we got a septum ring. All right. Sorry, thinking, working, drawing. All right. I think we're doing better. think we're doing better. I think I like this. Do do do. So I've been throwing something around for a while, and I might do that like sort of for my birthday, I guess. But there's so much I can do if I rig a 2D avatar, but it's having the availability of time to do it since I don't have the finances to pay someone else to. And I've been thinking about doing like a little, like a pool thing. I think I'm trying to remember what they call them specifically on like coffee and stuff like that, but you can set up like a little goal and be like, oh, if we meet this, we get to do this. And that might be the only way I can do anything other than the Vroid VTubers for a little bit. But like doing all of it in one go is a huge chunk. So I would probably do like funding the art for the model and then funding rigging afterwards. Or I can show Patreon. That could be what we start doing behind the scenes. If you guys want to see the process, little bits at a time. Excuse me. I've actually been debating something. Part of the reason I bring that up is because I hadn't brought it up previously, because I didn't know what I would want to do. But when I had that downtime, when I threw my, well, not threw my back, I sprained my lumbar. I threw my schedule into chaos and I ended up stuck not being able to do the things I wanted to do. But I instead spent a few, like, I couldn't sit up long enough to draw for a stream, but I could do like the little stints in my sketchbook. So I really thought about some things that I would like to see. And a model design that kind of feels more like me. Because I don't, I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel like my voice fits my model. And it's something that bugs me. But it's also probably only me that it bugs. Friend just informed you that you found a rare version of a game in a scrap car. That's hella cool. It's like a $100 to $150 game because of its condition and the fact that it's on the older style of cartridge board for the Game Boy Advanced. Hell yeah, that's cool. Your internet's being a pill? It's because we're down a spider. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it's hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your internet. I'm not sorry about my bad joke. I will never apologize for my shitty puns. In fact, I will double down on them. Floof. They're touching. I don't want to look too puppy though. He do look very puppy though. I don't think I did very good hyena here. I'm fired. Bad job. Bad Skuttz. No, no Tritos for me. Actually, that's a good point. I'll pull up a hyena real quick. Yeah. Alright, let me look at the refs one more time. He's a good boy. Good boy. Boop the snoot. Boop. That's leopard print. God damn it. I don't want to use leopard print for my filler pen. That's not gonna work. The bucket tool. The bucket tool will hate me. Let's see. Actually, I don't know. Hmm. I don't know what I'm gonna do myself for the next, whatever, the rest of the night. I feel like I just ate earlier, so I'm not really hungry. So I don't want to eat dinner yet. Oh yeah, I ate like, yeah, I ate at like 6, 5? 5 is between 5 and 6. And it's 8, so if I ate like 3 hours ago. Yeah, I'm not gonna be hungry. Um, doo doo doo. Hmm. All right. File save. I think this might be where I'm stopping on this one for tonight. I am kind of running out of steam though. Mm-hmm. Never apologize for being funny. That's fair. That's fair. The humor is painful at times, but I won't hold back. There's one friend, I just always torment them with the best puns, and I can never remember them later. They're just spur of the moment, and they just stop for a moment, soak in what joke I just made, and they just heavy sigh, and they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yes." Mm. My poor fingernail. Oh my god. I declawed myself. I hate it. All right. I don't know. I feel like I can just work just a little bit longer. We're almost at that point. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like hitting that wall. I'm trying to see. So, one of the most annoying things is going from setup on one thing to setup to another, right? Um, for example, when I adjusted the resolution of my model because I had made it smaller and crunchier so that Baldur's Gate could run. But we were able to get a better go with just my drawing program. So, uh, but now if the next thing I go do is drawing again, everything's already set up, and I don't have to go from game to drawing. So today I had to go from drawing, or from game. Yeah, no, from drawing the last time I drew, um, to the game for playing Baldur's Gate for a little bit, and then back to drawing again. So the easiest thing for me is to do drawing again tomorrow, so I don't have to change my setups or anything. And then I think Thursday we might do a game day. I might just be spending Thursday working offline and also getting the last few things ready for the stream. The birthday stream. It'll be on Twitch on Saturday the 13th. I'm trying to do most of the whole day. So I'll be waking up, having coffee, and getting on. Part of the reason I need to make sure I have time to prepare is so I can, like, make sure I have food fully ready. So if I need to eat, we're just throwing it in the microwave. Or pulling it out of the fridge. That and giving myself... I think I can get a lot of stuff done when I'm not multitasking streaming. And there's a little bit of burnout that happens from trying to juggle talking to chat and doing everything else. And it's fine, it's part of the thing. But I think I'm going to start using... I think I might be doing Thursdays. I'll be doing upgrades and stuff. Instead of when I was trying to do it on Tuesdays at the beginning of my week, I'll try doing it maybe later in the week. And actually implement some of the stuff over the weekend. But the other thing I might do is start, like, some of the projects I have going, I can, my brain stopped working. I was trying to figure out what layer I'm on. Multitasking hard. Oh, I might have a... well, I already have a private Discord server area where Discord where Patreons can have access to, like, little updates about when I post stuff and everything. But I added recently like a voice channel that I can stream on. So I might just have some of those quiet nights and stream them for my Patreons. So I can just kind of do stuff at my own pace. I might not necessarily be talking. We'll have tunes, or maybe I can share what random YouTube spider rabbit hole I've fallen down. And it'll just be kind of like that tune out and work type thing. That is not at the, like, low tier, though. That's, like, I think it's at the $10 tier. But I will double check. I wasn't necessarily trying to advertise it, but I probably should. Alright. Am I just cleaning up this for the sketch? What am I doing? Why am I doing that? Am I drawing another sketch on top, or am I using this sketch? Oh. I might actually just ask my commissioner which one they prefer for the sketch texture. Because I'm fine either way. But I need to stop doing this. If they don't want to keep this. I really like seeing the spikes and the color. They're cool. Alright. I'm super happy. That's 2 almost done. Okay. I don't know if I need to send another one. Yeah, I just sent one like 2 minutes ago. I'm just gonna spam my commissioners with updates. You're probably in the stream anyways, but here, let me just slow-mo. No, it's fine. Then you can scamper off and show your friends the cool art. What else do I want to do? Yeah, I don't think I have any batteries to start anything new. But yeah, let's see. The main thing I do got to share and to say, if you're available on Saturday and you're a part of the community and you want to have a say in what the chat mascot ends up being and looking like, I'm gonna be spending a little bit of time doodling different shapes and different styles and coming up with what chat's identity is, so that we can give you a little dude on the screen. We can have little emotes and the like. And we've got 90% chance of kobolds, I think. We'll figure something out. But if you want to be able to have input and have a say, definitely swing by. I've tried to time it for the general hours I should be streaming in the morning. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'm really excited though. I want a little guy, little fella, just a little scrunkle, and then I can bully chat. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for now. I am a tired guy. I will be back on tomorrow, hopefully early, and we'll be spending the day drawing and shading. The Bard sketch is the one I'm hoping to finish. Oh! It scared me. That was so loud. Oh, God. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna be trying to fix this up, finish the shading. I'm doing a quick background here. Poor Lucy. She's no match. She's outnumbered and outbarded. There we go. Yes. I think Sunny looks mighty nice. Her face came out pretty good. I was not sure how to put a snapback on a kobold, but I think I did all right. A+. Maybe just an A. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy. We just need to get to shading. Oh, Lucy's tools. I put every hammer in Lucy's belt, and both types of screwdrivers. Do you want to know how many Allen wrenches she has? None, because somebody keeps borrowing them and they won't bring them back. Same thing with the 10 gauge socket wrench. Anyways, all right. I think it's time for me to scamper off. Everybody, take care. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye.